Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the third episode of the Rotherham United career mode. Now today we're going to be playing Leeds first, which will be a very interesting game. Leeds kind of rivals with Rotherham, not that big rivals, so it will be an interesting game. And then we've got Tottenham in the Capital One Cup, which will also be interesting, because I was saying it would be interesting to have a Prem team. And we do actually have the opportunity to play a Prem team in the Capital One Cup. But going in the first half of the game against Leeds, we're very, very lucky not to concede there when it came back. So I think that was Boyata, I think it was, and I think, well no, Bakotto or something, whatever his name is. The Leeds winger had a chance to put it in the back of the net, but did not take him. It came with an opportunity in the second half for us when Darvish managed to turn and get the shot away, but the Leeds keeper was equal to it and managed to keep it out. Later on in the second half as well, Leeds United come close as well, a great ball in the box, and it comes off the post. I don't think Lee Camp would have had that if that was on target. I think he would have been beaten, so it was lucky that that did go off target. Now we are actually looking at bringing in Andres Pereira, maybe as a loan. Yeah, as a loan. I can't remember what I was doing now. Yeah, a 2-year loan, which would be the thing we were looking at doing with a bonus per goal of 5%. And Andres Pereira, pretty good player I think in this game as well. Definitely a creative player, the creative cam that we kind of do need. Even though Shinnie is quite decent, it would be nice to bring on kind of like a backup or maybe someone to challenge Shinnie. But in the second game we got Bristol City, and early on in the first half, as you can see, they had a good chance there and another chance where it came off the crossbar, and Bristol City in the first half, early on in the first half, are really giving us a lot of problems. And in the half time, we are probably lucky to be going into that half time 0-0, and going into the second half they do give the ball away very, very poorly there, and it comes to us. Ledesma manages to get shot away and it comes out, but unfortunately it just ricochets off a few defenders there and it doesn't fall to us very nicely. And that is how it finishes 0-0 once again. And I do have to say one thing I noticed from these games, not much is happening in them. We had the 0-0 against Reading, 1-1 against Huddersfield, which, you know, there's a bit going on in that game, but there are a few 0-0s and a few grinded results. But getting into the game in the Capital One Cup against Spurs, hoping to maybe have some sort of cup upset maybe happen here. But early on in the game there, Dele Alli comes close, smashing it off the crossbar, and then we get an attack of our own, whipping it into Leon Best, who just doesn't get enough power on it, especially not enough to beat a world-class keeper like Hugo Lloris. And that is how it is at half-time, 0-0, considering Tottenham, you know, pretty decent Prem team, especially in the last few years, definitely a lot better than they were. It was good to go in at half-time 0-0, but they do get a goal early on in the second half though, from, I think that was Dele Alli there, who got the chance in the first half putting against the crossbar. He'll be happy to get that goal and put that miss behind him, and we do get a few chances after that to maybe make it 1-1 and get back into the game. But any chance to get back into the game would really stop when awful defending, completely shocking at any time really, never mind against a Premier League team, giving Nasir Chadli way too much space. I don't know what the hell the defence were doing, but to just not even close Nasir Chadli down and just let him get a volley like that, criminal defending. And it gets even worse in the 82nd minute where again, poor defending, poor from Lee Camp as well, not coming out for that, and it is 3-0. And the dreaded hammering from a Premier League team is what was starting to happen there. But luckily for us, we do manage to see out the last 8 minutes without conceding any more goals, and it isn't as embarrassing as it looked near the end of the game it was going to turn out to be. And that is the final score in the end, 3-0 defeat to Tottenham. Not what we really wanted, but I mean, it was a Premier League team, a decent Premier League team. It was always going to be difficult. But guys, that is it for this episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit the like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. And we will be playing in the next game. The first game in the next game will be Sheffield Wednesday, the Yorkshire Derby, which will be very interesting to see how we do in that. But don't forget to subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.